This is Blake Knierim, the woodworker, and today we're going to be making a basic snare trap. So all you're going to need to make this is some wood out of the woods and a hatchet. And it works good if you have a nice chopping block, which in this case I just have an old tree that I cut off to get out of the way. I left the stump up. So you're going to need two of these like shapes, pieces of wood. This will stick in the ground with a hook going this way. So this will stick in the ground and the hook going this way. So I'm going to try to split this down here to make two, and if not, this doesn't work, I have some backup pieces. So we're going to cut them off. So it's about that. So it looks like this. And now I'm going to try splitting it down here to make two of them. You get another piece of wood to use as a little hammer or whatever. 1 second. I've made one of these earlier and it works pretty good. Oops. Yeah, this isn't. We can get one out of it, but it was broke off like this. But here's one. So you have this hook here, so it'll hook and stick in the ground, and you can hook up like this. Now we'll just take and like sharpen it to a point so it'll go in the ground easier. So it's got a little point on it. It doesn't have to be that great. So you can just hammer that into the ground for one of them. So there's one. You need two of these, so I'll make another one right here out of this. So I'll just take this one and use this too. So I have this piece, so here's another one. I'll just trim this up a little bit. Okay. Then I'll use this one right here, so I'll chop this one off. So now we have that, and I'll trim this. And trim it off up here. Okay. So now we have two of them. Go ahead, sharpen this one. So now you have two of those pieces. They look like this. So these will stick in the ground and hold another branch. So for the branch that's going to go across those two, I'll take this one, cut it probably about that long. So cut it about a foot long. So now when you stick these two in the ground like this, this will hook against these. There'll be another one over here. Now you'll need a trigger. This is what I use for my trigger, just this green stuff. Then you can just chop it right here, like this. Probably about like 2 or 3 inches long. And then to put when you tie your string on it, you will carve it out and tie your string into it. So here's the trigger piece. So now we got the trigger piece, the piece that goes across the two hooks, and the two hooks. So now we'll make another straight stake to go on the ground. I'll make it out of this one. So sharpen this end. Whoops, here. So this will go in the back to hold another piece that will be the trigger. this. Whoops, I broke it again. So this will be the trigger piece, or this will hold that piece that goes across to the small trigger piece that we just cut before this one. And that'll stop it from going off. And then when something hits that piece, it'll slip off of here and go on, and it'll slip off the trigger. Then the trigger will wrap around the stick that you have it on. Then it will go off. So I'll cut it about probably like a foot or so. Okay. So there's our steak. Now we'll need one more piece. Let's see, we'll need one more piece to hold for the trigger. And I'm just going to use this piece. Make it about a foot long. And that will be good because your snare will go under this. So now that we have our piece that holds the trigger on, the piece that the trigger wraps around, and this piece also goes between these two hooks like this. So it goes like that, and then this, our trigger piece will wrap around here after we get the string on, and then our other stake will go back here, and then our trigger, this small piece will be there, then this one will be back there, and then this will go from here to there to hold it. When something moves this, it'll release this, it'll spin around and then pull up, and it will catch whatever you're hunting for. So I will show you in part 2. I'll either show you how to put the string on or how to set it up in part 2. So there's all the pieces, and go ahead and start making this piece, and then watch part 2, and there'll probably be 3 parts, and you can go ahead and make your own trap. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.